Hello there, and welcome to the Gearheart War Factory for today, September the 23rd. So, we're starting off with some lovely, lovely ladies, and as you can probably see here, there's a laser that's already starting to cause some headaches. And, you know what? It's gotta go. That's right. So, obviously, drop some smokes, throw some critters and a shock. The critters will just distract the grapplers and the shock launchers. And, okay, that shock was rough. You could definitely place that shock and take out at least one of the cannons, maybe even two if you place your Zookas really, really nicely. So, when you're going through and doing your own, please make sure to do that. Now, once I got into the corner and started kind of attacking out from there, as you can see, there are some shock launchers that must go. They do horrible, horrible things to our ladies. Mess up their hair, smear their makeup, make fun of them. It would be all bad. So those shock launchers, though, have like 15k natively, a 40k boost, so you're looking at around a 55,000 hit point beast right there. The good news is you can bridge your GBE for pretty much all of your attacks between the two of them, but it's still quite expensive. So if you can't pull that off, like, fairly easily, you know, if maybe your artillery and barrage are still level 1 and you're just like, hey, I don't even care. They're level 1, they clear mines, that's all I need. Well, then that's cool. All you gotta do is smoke up to the shock launchers instead, and then let your Zookas blow them up. All the defenses down around you are going to be boom cannons and stuff, so, like, you know, you don't really have to worry about it. And one shock will take out the two machine guns behind them, as well as the shock launchers. Just make sure your Zookas aren't too tightly packed together, because they will be in Doom Cannon range, and as we all know, the Doom Cannons are so scary now that they do AoE. Alright, obviously, the last thing I really wanted to do with this attack, the last goal I had, was to take out the flamethrowers, which I did with ease. I'd like to think I did it with ease. And then, like, this is really just golden. I was just kind of, like, letting my Zookas roll through because I was out of GBE and just kind of like, alright, well, what else can you blow up? This is fun. Let's see what happens. Alright, attack number 2, do or die. Well, not really, because it's only the second attack. So I landed everybody into the corner. I like to use this technique to help them bunch up a little bit. I let them kind of crisscross each other until they're overlapping, like the outside boats are almost to the other side, and then I flare it over. You end up with this lovely, nice, tight little package of Zooka nastiness. Because they're going to blow things up. They're not really nasty. They're nice ladies. Alright, so I threw the flare right there specifically because if I wasn't gun-shy and panicked because of the grappler, that should be the magic spot where the rocket launchers can't get you. You can kind of get into the smoke and then flare straight across to the HQ. I did get a little closer to the HQ than I intended, and because I was half asleep during this attack, thank you sleep deprivation, one, I missed all those rockets, the 3-pack of rockets up in the very top of the map. I also, when the flamethrower started going off, just panicked and, like, threw a shock down on them because I didn't know what had happened. I thought I had spaced out and my smoke had actually cleared. And it wasn't until that first one was shocked that I was like, oh no! Oh, okay. Anyway, the good news is, even with that incredibly horrible attack, it brought the HQ down into range that I could just blow it up. And so I blew it up, because, well, that's what you do. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully this has been entertaining. And most importantly, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day.